One of the greatest boxers of all time, was also known as Muhammad Ali. A religious man and an independent thinker who refused to join the Vietnam War, and a man who was very passionate about boxing and went far in life and created a name for himself. A Black American who was born in Louisville in January 1942. One day, a boy stole his bike and he told the police officer that he wanted to punch him in the face. But Martin, the police officer, told him to go learn boxing before he decides to punch them in the face. That inspired him to go learn boxing. Martin started his career as a boxer, and he also got his first gold medal at the Olympics in 1960s. He was discriminated against at the whites-only restaurant. They wouldn't serve him because he had a different skin color. He threw his medal in the Ohio River because of it. In 1965, Clay announced his new membership to the Islamic religion, and that's when his name changed to Muhammad Ali. He says that the most cherished moment of his life was when he spent the time in front of the Mount Arafat on the day of Hajj. Muslim or the Islamic religion changed Muhammad Ali as a person for better. They all had in common was their prayer practice to God. Malcolm X was the influential man who got Clay to join the Black Muslim nation. He helped with the financing of Islamic Institution, the first mosque from ground up in Chicago. He was an amazing fighter who won almost every fight. This fight in 1971, he used a special technique where he only defended himself, but once his opponent got tired, he basically started fighting him, and he won the fight. Muhammad Ali refused to join the U.S. Army and fight in the Vietnam War in 1957 to 1975. His consequences: he was stripped of his worldwide title, his boxing license was suspended for 3.5 years, and was sentenced for 5 years of prison, losing lots of money, but he did not understand why he had to go to another country and fight people who are only trying to fight for their own freedom. That was disrespect to his religion, his family, and his beliefs. He said, if the war was going to bring freedom and equality to 22 millions of people, they wouldn't have to draft me. I'd join tomorrow, but I either have to obey the laws of land or the laws of Allah. I have nothing to lose by standing up for my beliefs, so I'll go to jail. We've been in jail for 400 years now. He believed in equality and was against racism. Muhammad Ali was given a second chance to take the oath, but he refused again, knowing what he could even lose. Muhammad Ali the Great stood up for what he really believed in. He announced his retirement in 1979 but officially retired in 1981. By the end of his career, he had 56 wins and 5 losses in his boxing. In 1984, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Even though his disease affected his speech and central nervous system, he still carried the Olympic torch in 1996. Even with his Parkinson's disease, he still did a public speaking about the Islamic life and Islamic nation in general. He believed that there was a real sign of equality in Islam. He might have been cocky at times, but his career was amazing. His boxing was just amazing. Muhammad Ali, the Black American Muslim boxer, was famous for his boxing, strength as a person who went after what he believed in. I'm American. I'm the part you won't recognize. But get used to me. Black, confident, cocky, my name, not yours, my religion, not yours, my goal, my own, get used to me. Muhammad Ali.
Ali defeated Foley by a knockout in the 7th round. Immediately thereafter, he walked into the teeth of a monumental decision. He was drafted, and then he refused induction on the grounds of his religious convictions on war.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor, hungry people in the mud for big, powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. Well, I'm going to shoot them for what? How can I go shoot them? Them little poor little black people and little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
While fighting imprisonment for his stand, Ali was also stripped of his title, denied a license to fight in the United States, and denied a visa to go overseas to fight. He was in a much tighter financial bind than most were aware of.
I don't want to see the world heavyweight champion driving the Volkswagen, guys in the Cadillacs and making fun of you. So I'm working today, hauling, right? And so one day I had to speak at Canisius. Heard of Canisius? Canisius, Fairleigh Dickinson, C.W. Post. 3 colleges at $1,500 a college. Pretty good money. So I broke my wife's piggy bank. She had about $35 in it. I broke $135. I broke the piggy bank to get gas money to get me to the college. And I got enough gas and food money to get the $4,500, the $1,500 lecture. At $45 would hold me, pay gas bills, light bills, till I get to the next college. This went on until the whole mess was over.
Inevitably, students would challenge Ali on his stand and his convictions. Remarkably, Ali more than held his own against students who had a far better formal education than he.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I'm going to die, you my enemy. My enemy is the white people, not Viet Congs or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.